This man used to be a hitman with a bounty of 1 billion. After getting married, he ballooned into a round ball of a man. All it took was a single smile from a store clerk to make the man who once struck fear into criminals fall in love. First, he announced his retirement to his underlings, then walked down the aisle and got married. He even had a child. Looking back at the old days, he could block bullets with a single hand and take down an entire gang on his own. After gaining some weight, Leo switched careers and became a shop owner, but his skills remained as sharp as ever. One day, a customer got ink all over his pants. Angry, he was about to teach the misbehaving kid a lesson. Unexpectedly, Leo grabbed the man's arm in an instant, and with a firm grip on his pen, imagined killing him. Of course, that scene was just a daydream. After helping the kid out of trouble, he didn't actually act. What Leo didn't realize was that these thoughts were overheard by Blondie, who could read minds. Seeing this, Leo immediately radiated a deadly aura, scaring Jax, who quickly revealed his identity. It turned out he used to be one of Leo's underlings. He came hoping the big brother would return to his old ways, but Leo, now settled in family life, just wanted to relax, quietly eating instant noodles every day. Jax couldn't understand how the once feared killing machine had become this soft, round version of himself. Just as he was puffing on a cigarette to ease his worry, a swift blade sliced through the cigarette. Leo pointed to the no smoking sign behind him. At that moment, a passing man asked Leo for a favor. Jax thought it was a contract to kill someone, but as he watched, he realized Leo was either trimming branches or helping kids, basically doing chores for the neighbors. No matter how mellow Leo had become, in Jax's eyes, his big brother was still incredibly cool. If they could work together again, it would be the kind of dream that made him wake up smiling. Not long after, the boss called. After hearing that persuasion had failed, he ordered Jax to kill Leo. Anyone who went rogue had to die. Even if Jax didn't act, another assassin would be sent. After a night of inner struggle, Jax decided to kill Leo himself. The next day, when they met again, Jax pretended to say goodbye, but secretly pulled out a silenced pistol, aiming for a headshot. But Leo, ever prepared, simply popped a candy into his mouth, deflecting the bullet effortlessly. By the time Jax realized it, Leo, who had just been sitting in a chair, had vanished. Losing sight of him, Jax's mind-reading power went blank. Meanwhile, Leo calmly hid behind a shelf, with a candy and a rubber band. He could unleash a force rivaling a bullet. He threw a cream puff to block Jax's vision, and quietly delivered a well-timed kick. Only then did Jax realize how naive he had been. When he woke from his unconscious state, he found himself lying in Leo's bed, all his wounds treated, and after eating a meal prepared by Leo's wife, he finally understood why Leo had retired from killing. Leo had already found the greatest happiness in life, while Jax had been trying to ruin it. As Jax left, Leo pointed to the welcome back sign behind him, but Jax knew this might be their final goodbye. Back at the base, Jax knelt before the boss, begging to trade his own life for Leo's. The boss verbally agreed, but in reality, he planned to kill them both. Jax immediately saw through this, and decided to take on the entire gang by himself. Meanwhile, Leo monitored everything. Understanding Jax's stance, he knew he had to rescue his underling. Looking at the arsenal of firearms, Leo only took a stun gun. Jax gradually fell behind in the fight, but the real game was only just beginning. Seeing the chubby man in front of him, the boss didn't recognize him at first, and sent his men to attack. Leo didn't even need weapons. He caught bullets with chopsticks, and before the men could react, he knocked them all out. The boss ordered simultaneous gunfire, but Leo charged with 2 short knives, cutting a gun barrel in half, then taking out the boss with a swift strike. Jax's understanding was shattered once again. His big brother truly lived up to the legends. How did Leo find this place? While Jax was unconscious, Leo had planted a bug in his pistol. Now, Jax had nowhere to turn. Before he could say a proper goodbye, a uniform was thrown in his face. $8 an hour. Overtime paid normally. Maybe Jax was meant to be a waiter after all. His mind-reading ability easily revealing customers' needs. Jax recalled Leo's cool efficiency in previous rescues. Leo quickly tried to change the subject, but his wife, Emma, overheard. She warned that if he broke the family rules, they'd divorce on the spot. Emma had known Leo's identity all along. During Christmas, Leo had brought a bloody gift to a date, but Emma jumped off the rooftop. Leo panicked, leapt down, accelerating with his legs, and caught Emma to shield her. Luckily, the thick snow on the ground cushioned their fall. This was Emma's way of proving that even the cold-blooded Leo had someone he wanted to protect. Anyone being targeted always had someone who cared. Emma silently cried, hoping Leo would stop causing tragedies and devote himself to helping others in the future.